Nana, I want to delve into it a little bit. And my delving is exactly this. Firstly, the petitioner, the basis of his claim was that 41 polling stations were in contention. Be that as it may. How then do you, as a judge, somehow see 41 polling stations which the plaintiff brought to your attention through his petition, and then suddenly that has transformed into the whole 151 or 152 polling stations?
No, but the reliefs sought by the plaintiff on the grounds of the 41 polling stations where he cites irregularities is to have the entire constituency results nullified, because he believes that the irregularities in the 41 constituencies invalidates the election of Matthew Nyindam.
But we have precedents, I understand. We have precedents whereby you look at those polling stations that are done. Am I right? I mean, I'm happy my brother here is a lawyer. If you wanted to somehow extrapolate a particular set of results and then cut and paste across the country, who would stand for it? And I'm using Tain as an example. The NDC won Tain. Am I right? Because what happened? It was said that there were some irregularities and we had to do the vote again, where the NDC then won the general election by some 19,000 votes. I'm just extrapolating it, stretching it out. That, yes, you saw those reliefs, but it's just 41 polling stations. It's something I think, per the appeal, that, again, Honorable Matthew Nyindam and his lawyers can look at. But I just wanted to make that point before coming to my main submission here. Government works by three arms or branches of government: the executive, the judiciary, and the legislature. And they are separately, if you will, ring-fenced, which is why you had the case that when James Quayson, Asin North, and I know everybody has discussed this because it's pertinent to what we're discussing, when on July 28th, the High Court said that he should vacate his seat. The elections were null and void because the EC had unconstitutionally accepted his nomination to run, because at that point of accepting his nomination, or sorry, his candidacy to contest the elections, he had dual citizenship, Canadian and Ghanaian. The matter went to court, and the High Court in Cape Coast said that this is our ruling. He then, as Honorable just mentioned, filed for appeal and stay of execution. Now, when you file an appeal, what it does, it creates a legal, let's say, framework whereby the judgment or the order of the lower court is suspended. Yes, when you file the stay, it's suspended until a higher court or a Supreme Court adjudicates. Am I right?
But it's debatable. It's not everybody that believes the same.
Okay, but the precedent is there, and I'm using Asin North as the main example here. He was in Parliament for 9 months from the court order in Cape Coast until the Supreme Court itself adjudicated by a decision of 5-2 that he should not hold himself as the Member of Parliament. And law works on precedents. I mean, even beyond the precedents, the law is so established. And so while I saw Honorable Roxanne Nelson Dafiamako making those pronouncements, it's plain to the gallery, but the law must work and will work. It has to work. Because the NDC rightfully stood on law, because when the roles were reversed, we MPP did the same. He must go, he must leave. But the law was made to work, and that's where I believe that the law indeed will make itself present in this matter. And so while the NDC, and I'm so happy to hear my honorable member for Yendi giving us, let's say, a non-partisan but a Ghanaian viewpoint on how the law should work. And he's given us his own interpretation of what should transpire moving forward. That Honorable Matthew Nyindam should be allowed, not not through from the mouths of MPs, but by the law that he must maintain as an MP because of what he just mentioned, the irrecoverable or irreparable loss. You know, these are anchors in our judiciary or in our legislature, you know, so codified. The moment we start to tamper and somehow manipulate the law, it sets a precedent going down the line. When things change, as inshallah they will, then we say, well, how did we get here? So the law is there, and the members of parliament in the NDC, of course, it's politics. I'm not trying to gag anybody. Say what you will, but the law must prevail so that up until the appeal is heard, the decision of the appeal is so laid out that whether we go for a rerun across the 41 or indeed across all the polling stations is so determined. Honorable Matthew Nyindam must be allowed by law to enter parliament, debate and represent the peoples of Kpandai up until the law is fully exhausted per the petition that is before the courts now.
Well,